Jim George said, every good marriage must be a friendship between two people who are willing to sacrifice for the other person. Welcome to another edition of my monologue series captioned What Marriage Has Taught Me. How are you? How are you doing? How is your marriage getting along? How are you working on your marriages? Great? Good. Welcome on board. My name is Nina Oma and it gives me great pleasure to have you again watch me this week. Today I should be talking about emotional exchange, a very big lesson that marriage has taught me, emotional exchange. You see, I've learned in this marriage that what you give is what you get in return. There's no two ways about it. I don't know how it works. I think it's a spiritual law, because I've noticed that I cannot expect to get what I do not give. Do you understand? So whatever I want to get from my husband is what I give. I mean, I do not get whatever I do not give. So if I want happiness, I have to be a happy person. If I want respect, I have to be respectful. If I want whatever emotions I want to radiate in my home, I must be able to give it out first of all. I do not get whatever I do not give. Is a rule of life. I mean, there are circumstances. I know some situations in my home where my husband does something wrong and I decide to overlook it. And when I play back some things in my home, I'll come to notice that me too. There were things I did and he decided to overlook them. So I mean, it's a careful observation and that is from that's the point I'm talking from, okay? That you cannot give and do not get what you want. So if you want trouble, you give trouble and then trouble will come back to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, so if you want peace, if you want love, you have to be a loving person, you have to be a peaceful person, and so on and so forth. So it's a very, very important lesson for me, and I think I should share it with you guys that, in marriage is what you give that you get most of the time. It's a general rule. I understand that there are some people who are just, not very good people. I mean, no matter how hard their partners try to impress them or to be loving or to be respectful, they still go out of the way to, do misbehave. Those are not the kind of people I'm talking about. Those ones have their special problem between them and their God. But I'm talking about people who are really committed in the relationship, people who are really out to make their marriages work, people who have made up their minds, through their work and commitment to be married to each other, to stay faithful to each other. Whatever emotions you give is what you get in return. So as a wife, as a woman, as a husband, if you want respect, you have to be respectful. You have to respect your partner. You have to love your partner if you want to be loved. If you want that gift, you have to be the one to gift out first. Yeah, you have to be the one to show the way most of the time. So it's a very important lesson. I think everybody should learn it, that emotionally people get what they give out. Have you noticed that sometimes you're not good with someone, you don't just like talking to the person, or maybe you don't like seeing the person around, and the person feels exactly the same way you are feeling? It's a mutual connection. It's very magnetic. Yes, so that's the way it works too in marriage. There's no two ways about it. What you give is what you get. That's what I've learned, and I'm trying so hard to keep it up, that if I want peace, I have to be a peace-loving person. If I want to be happy, I have to radiate happiness inside out. Okay, whatever emotions I want to see in my home or being thrown back to me is what I first of all give out, and it comes back to me the same way I give it out. Sometimes a double of what I give out. So that is the rule of life, and that is part of the rule of marriage, and for me is a very, very important lesson that I've learned. How about you? Is it applicable to you? Have you noticed this thing that I just talked about? Have you noticed that sometimes when you gift out, it comes back to you? Yeah, good measure, pressed down, shaking together and running over. Well, I'd like to hear from you. I'll wait for you at the comment section. You can call me up, you can talk about it. and you can send me DMs. I'll look forward to hearing from you. Go to my YouTube page at Nina Oma 1 and subscribe. Please subscribe. Get your friends, get everyone around you to subscribe to Nina Oma 1. I'm on Facebook, and I'm on YouTube, and I'm on Instagram TV. Thank you so much for watching. Until I come your way next week, like I always say, keep working on your marriages. Be the best that you can be. God bless you.